And then I wanted to show you a client's website just to get your feedback because I have my own opinions and I think we sort of line up with our opinions, but I want to see what you think. And the reason for that is on her social media. First of all, I asked to see her analytics, like who's coming to your site, how many people, because she wants to sell advertising space. So I'm like, well, you need to have the numbers like coming, you need to have traffic, right? So I'm like, can I see your analytics? She's like, oh, well, I can give you a report. And she was just being kind of like weird about it. And then when I went to her social media, she's got like 14,000 followers. I'm like, that's really great. How did you get them? And she said that most of them were bots, right? And I thought about doing that on bots when I first started my social media, but it is a vanity metric. And you and I come from the corporate world, and vanity metrics don't mean anything. So I have a measly 2,700 followers, but they're actually real. So I can't even rely on her analytics because they're not real,
Yeah.
and to tell people advertising space when you don't have the social media or the website traffic to support it is not right. So that's why I wanted you to take a look at her site because I think I have my own thoughts about it. So that's what I wanted to chat with you about today. Can I show you this lady's site now?
Sure you can.
Okay, let me go to it. Okay. So excited to get your expert eyes on it. I won't say opinion because we've already determined that opinions don't mean anything. So I'm just gonna get you to get your expert eyes on it.
Give you the etymology of the word opinion, but we won't go down that rabbit hole right
Okay.
now.
You know what? I love when we talk etymology because I used the word work the other day and I instantly remembered our conversation and it's like, wow, that was an impactful conversation. And I changed the word. I didn't actually, it was on LinkedIn or something. I didn't use the word. Um, okay, I gotta take host back for me, babes. Hold on one second. Okay, share screen. There we go. All righty. I'm sharing my screen now.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a client's site. And so I'm not sure what word exactly she wants to rank for. She's kind of confused about a lot of things. I so this is what I'm thinking. When I see this, I see a lot of content. I spoke to a couple. I didn't really have a focus, excuse me. I didn't really have a focus group, but I had some people look at it and they were saying that they weren't sure what it was. It wasn't really
Too
clear.
much content. Too much content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too much content. And she doesn't want to hear that from me. And that's again, like I can't tell people how to run their business. They come to me for advice and consultation, but I'm sure you've experienced this. They're so attached to their idea and their execution of the outlook and like, oh my gosh. So anyway, I don't think that she's ranking for anything. And I mean, I think I would go to alexia.com or alexa.com. That's probably old. I know there are other ones now where I could find out maybe where she ranks. But
You
I'm
want
like,
me to you want me to do an audit for you, Kimbe?
yeah, I guess it's not that important. Is it going to cost anything? Or is it cost a little bit? Because I mean, I just think I
I
just,
will I'll do this last solid for you for free.
okay, well, you know what? That'll be helpful. And then maybe I could at least have something outside of myself to let her know that it's too much. Like you're not going to rank for anything. And the other thing I wanted to just run by you is I also don't think that she's going to be able to rank for anything locally. And I don't even know how you would do that, but it's too much content, right? Like, am I
Too much content that people are going to bounce off this page to go somewhere else because they can't find what they're looking for. That's another big signal for Google also
oh, your
is
bounce back rate?
bounce rate. Bounce rate, yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, she won't let me look at the analytics. I'm like, you can't sell people on this. And she did not like she did not like the focus group. Like the first thing, so the hero image above the fold, those things. And so when a couple people came here, their first question was like, what is this? Like, what is this? And she's like, well, how could they not know? It's an information site. I'm like, well, lushness is a what that caters to whom. Like, it should be nails, holistic inner journey, holistic health, health, mind, body, nutrition. What is this, right? We don't know, right?
Yeah, it's not really clear. It's very vague. There's too much information. And another thing that you should tell her, and this isn't, I'm not making this up, this is a fact. Human beings focus, or what's the word I'm looking for? Their attention span is less than that of a goldfish. So how are you going to keep their attention on a site like this? You're not. They're going to bounce. That's not just a saying from the hood. I'm going to bounce. People are going to bounce.
That was funny. Yeah, okay. I just wanted, like, I mean, I already knew, but I like to quote unquote get second opinions because I feel badly. Like, I know I'm right. I know I'm right, but I'm like, you know what? I got Dan on the line today. I mean, I think just if he just looks at it, it's obvious that you can't rank for anything like this. It's just, it's too much. There's not one focus. Like, and health and wellness is so broad, and you got, okay.
Hugely competitive market. Hugely competitive market. Marketing, health and wellness. Yeah, very, very competitive.
Hmm.
How old is the site? Do you have any idea? Because that's also a ranking factor. People also buy older domain names that have keywords in them also. That's another ranking factor.
I'm sorry, was your question how old is this site? Is that what you asked me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's a couple years. I think she just launched it in the last couple of years.
Okay, so it has no ranking goal whatsoever. Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, like I said, she says she has an email list of 5,000 people. I don't know how she got that. I don't know if it's true because I'm not in there. And I wanted to look at the analytics. Like I said, how are we going to market this or sell this to people when you actually don't have traffic or you don't actually know what's going on, and what you're saying is going on is a lie. It's not going to work.